Thank you very much, May. And good morning, everyone. My special greetings, of course, to our Mayor of the City of Tacloban, Honorable Alfred Romualdez, our guest of honor, Dr. Carol Europe, Assistant Secretary of the UST, Dr. Edgar Garcia, Mr. Edgar Garcia, Regional Director of UST, Engineer Edgardo Esperancilla, the other directors here around, Director Cynthia Nieras, Director Karen Chopez, Dr. Antonio Lim, Dr. Pedrito Padilla, Dr. Evelyn Posada, all the other guests, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me extend my thanks to the DOST family for giving the Lady Science and Technology Foundation Incorporated a major part of this year's celebration of the National Science and Technology Week in the region. Now, for the information of everyone, the Lady Science and Technology Foundation Incorporated, or as we call it, LSTFI, is a non-profit, non-stock organization here in the region, which was founded about 10 years ago, in 1998. It's almost 10 years now, by a group of science enthusiasts coming from the academy, coming from government officials in their private capacities. And this was duly accredited by the Securities and Exchange Commission. The LSTFI was organized because of a drive to help in the promotion of science and technology in the region. And we are very happy that until now it is in existence, it is still very active, and in fact we have been working in close partnership with the OST in the region. And that's why we are here this morning. And second, of course, my warm congratulations to the DOST through its regional director, Director Esperancilla, and all the staff coming from the national level down to the provincial level, for having attained its 50th year of significant achievements for the people in this country. No doubt we can feel the development and advances in science and technology everywhere, even at your fingertips. And I'm referring to the cell phones, to the iPads, etc. But what we got to do now is to hurry up, because we are already being left behind by our neighboring countries. So we got to fast track our technology, especially in increasing the rice yield per hectare, in order to address this looming rice shortage in this country today. And in the same manner that we have to hurry up the production of alternative oil or fuel to alleviate the price increases in oil. So we are already being left behind, and we are supposed to come up with other alternative sources, other advanced technologies on how we can increase our rice yield. And if you can remember, yesterday in the SONA of our president, she mentioned about the technology in increasing the rice yield. We used to harvest rice at a rate of 35 gavans per hectare. That's what she said. But there is now technology, and he cited, in fact, somebody, he was able to produce rice at 96 kavans per hectare. That's quite amazing. But again, as I said, that is the result of new ideas, new concepts, new technologies being practiced by some of our individuals who have the guts and who have the technology in addressing these new ways and techniques. So, my friends, again, let me extend my congratulations to the UST and more power to all of you. Thank you.